the BET Awards were last night. Notably, they were very black. Oh, but can I say that? What with my whiteness and all?
Yes, the despicable.
This Super Bowl halftime show has become a way to politicize and advance the notion that black lives matter more.
Total racist.
They don't just attack Donald Trump, they attack, insult, and degrade their fellow Americans.
Backer of insurrectionists.
Kaepernick selfishly and single-handedly changed the whole dynamic of football, sports, and the unity those events used to provide.
Appreciator of overthrowing democracy.
What is it they are trying to convey here? A salute to what? A group that used violence and intimidation to advance not racial equality, but an overthrow of white domination?
Pro-white supremacist.
These arrogant celebrities who think they're too good for Trump supporters.
Comfortably paid actor Tomi Lahren. You know her, I know her, we all know her quite well.
Lawlessness, thuggery, that's not good for the city of Minneapolis. That's not good for the state of Minnesota. That's not good for this case. That's not good for this country. And this is from a party and a leadership that says that they want unity, and they're actively on the ground inciting violence.
First off, on the ground inciting violence?
Trump called for the attack.
Walk down to the Capitol, get your people to fight.
Tommy, where were these words when your fans stormed the Capitol? Second, the unity fallacy. I recall when MAGA tried canceling democracy, failed, then clung to, but we must unify even if we pitched our tent to the Trump train in calling for the overturning of a fair election. Y'all cried like little babies. You screamed that Democrats must unify, and yet here is this white supremacist piece of trash made from Claire's jewelry claiming for unity. Really?
Let's remember, Donald Trump urged his supporters to peacefully and patriotically make their voices heard.
Absolutely not, Tomato. No.
The deadly siege on Capitol Hill, a stark reminder of President Trump's rhetoric.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol because you'll never take back our country with weakness.
President Trump used the word fight or fighting 20 times in his calls for violence on January 6th. He sent his followers off to the Capitol with these words: if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore. Our president wants us here. A man can be heard saying during a live stream video that showed him standing within the Capitol building, "We wait and take orders from our president."
He told them, quote is on the screen, "When you catch somebody in a fraud, you're allowed to go by very different rules."
ABC News even investigated as far back as 2015. 54 cases of criminals invoking Trump's name as their inspiration for committing these heinous acts against society.
You know, if I were an officer, I would look at the Democratic Party and say, why don't you support us? Why are you actively supporting a group like Black Lives Matter that actively seeks to defund police?
This is a scare tactic, like everything from a person who empowers Nazis. She's wrong. Joe Biden insisted he's against defunding police, which, like Lahren, the 45th president, accused him of. It has no merit. As a matter of fact, prominent Dems despised AOC, Presley, Tlaib, and Ilhan Omar's defund rhetoric, blaming them for losing seats in the House. As we know, defunding means allocating funds to better causes. So, for example, Lori Lightfoot, a Dem, stops giving Chicago police tons of money. This is the crossroads that many are at, where prominent Dems do not want to reallocate funds. So we don't have, in our view, paratroopers, stormtroopers, Call of Duty cosplayers roaming the streets and killing unarmed minorities.